That's mine.
It's yours? That's
Okay.
not.
Yeah, it is.
You just need to practice.
All right, where were we? Emily, 3. We need a unit, an English unit for force. So we're looking for a mass. I guess we're stuck with slugs.
Okay, there's
I
no
don't
like.
know. I know what I think. There's another one called a dyne. A dyne, D-Y-N-E.
Okay,
A dyne is part of a slug or something.
okay.
But I have heard of that. So you can use a dyne or a slug. That's about all.
Okay,
So, but
so-
you can be a little more creative over here. So
So we could do dine times inches.
inches per
Days, hours, years.
years squared. Oh, that is awesome.
bad.
All right.
Did you say century?
This is a possible unit for force. All right. So Alex, your turn.
Martin's got it.
Turn
You
up.
can use your dyne or slug for this
Millennium.
part. We're trying to copy a possible unit for in the English system for force. So we have to have a
This
unit.
is where we learned this last year, didn't we?
We have to-
Science.
We're just making it
Science
up.
doesn't work like that.
So we need a unit for mass. So you've got a choice. You can give me
I saw
slug
that.
or dyne.
I'll take slug.
Slug.
Sounds cool.
And now you have to give me a unit for length, like other than foot.
Yards.
All right. A slug yard, of course. Divided by, I need a unit for time.
Minutes.
Minutes? Okay.
Wait.
Then I square it.
Mrs. Powell,
A slug yard per minute squared. Yes.
can you do like centuries and like millennia?
Yes.
Can you see him?
Sorry.
Done it?
No, it's not really akin to infinity.
Why not?
Brian, your turn.
'Cause it's not.
It's not a
English
number. It's just a
unit
idea.
for
Millennium
force.
squared.
That's deep. That's deep. MK.
Slug.
Hey, you sound in trouble.
And then you have to pick something right here.
Come on, Brian, do something awesome.
Miles, good. No one's done miles. For
Come
what?
on, Brian, come on, Brian. Millennium squared. Millennium squared.
So you can be working beyond hours and days and
Weeks and months
so
and years and
suddenly
millennium.
if there's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 60 hours in
Millennium.
5 days. That eventually gets confusing. So how about we'll just do that would be 2 months.
We can do hours and 5 days.
Minor.
That'd be different.
I put this down on this thing.
1 hour.
No,
Can I stop writing these down now?
how about
I don't
let's just go
think
with
it's information of
Perfection's
the
Hours. Slug miles per hour squared. All right.
make this
So what actually, if I recall from 2 years ago, what the test does is it comes to you and they'll say something like this. Is this a possible unit for force? And they'll go slug,
Well, I got this one.
Is that a term that has to be defined?
2, 5, 7. Perfect.
I only got
slug, inch per minute. They'll come and say, is this a possible unit for force?
No.
And what's wrong with it?
Squared.
Right, so see, you're well taught, and keep that under wraps. Let's draw a man that's pushing a rock. So on your paper,
That is
draw a man pushing a rock. Somebody out there has to do it, right?
The rock.
Draw a man pushing a rock. I'll leave the fundamental theorem, not the fundamental formula, up here.
It's like a really big rock.
Those are 5 reasons for that.
This guy is sassy.
Which way is pushing a rock? Pushing a rock off the cliff?
No, just pushing it
Straight.
straight. No cliff today.
Maybe at least 3.
It's not that important.
Wait, he looks like he's
You can
pulling
laugh
it.
before the test. It's like, let's eat
True.
idiots. It's gonna be like, you're just gonna like look over
Alright,
it.
man pushing a rock. Gotta do better than me.
Jinx.
My rock is
and
and when I was drawing, so we compared it, I was like,
That's a great one. Alright, a man is pushing a rock.
I am an artist.
Remember that time Jesus said, if a man has faith, he can say to the mountain be removed and it'll go into the sea. So here's a man with some faith, he's pushing a rock. He's accelerating the rock at 0.1
My rock's good.
2 meters per second
I
squared.
tried very hard on it.
The mass of the rock is 4.2 times 10 grams. And guess what I'm going to ask
Don't get
for?
into sweat. It's working hard on this rock. It's working hard on this rock, okay?
Remind you of Patrick Starr's rock.
Alright, here's our problem. I have problems, you have problems. The man's pushing the rock, he's actually moving it, and he's accelerating it. At that, as given, and the mass of the rock is known, find the force applied. Will we answer this in pounds or newtons? Zach, which one will we need to use, pounds or newtons?
Newtons.
Because?
It's in grams or meters. You can do that either way.
Right, so there and there we have a clue. However, remember a Newton is a kilogram meter per second squared. So in order to use the word Newton at the end, we have to change grams to kilograms. The first step. Because Newton has kilogram in it,
This
we
time I
want
can
to
take a
change
ladder
it.
out.
So first on your paper, would you change 4.2 times 10? Let's 4.2 times 10,
42.
which is
And just move the decimal one place.
42 grams.
Wait.
42
To the
grams
negative?
can be changed to kilograms. How many grams in a kilogram?
0.042.
Kilo means
Yeah,
1,000. Cross out grams. So you end up dividing 42 by 1,000. Simply moving the decimal.
Can we place
1,
this to the
2, 3. Are you getting
There you
0.042
go.
kilograms? Let me erase some of this other stuff so we can see the problem.
I do
Yeah, who wants to fight me?
It's like you have some other puppies.
We also came today.
Oh, Andy, so adorable.
Alright, let's finish the problem. Force equals mass times acceleration. We have changed grams to kilograms, so we have force equals mass times acceleration. Force equals 0.042 kilograms times 0.12 meters per second squared.
Tomorrow, 1 month.
So what is
Star
that
Wars.
value? Someone type it out.
0.005 of 4, but it's too big, so you have to do 0.01.
0, what?
5 of 4.
504.
But
Two sig figs. See, that's not significant, and that's not significant. So we have 5.
I need to brush up on those rules.
Yeah.
You think that you people. It's none of my business though.
Alright, so there's the force that he applied on the rock.
I should have done this like on my paper.
We had to change grams to kilograms and multiply using 2 sig figs. Alright, in the minute that remains, take this paper and write in the homework. It's going to be an OYO from the book On Your Own's 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4. 5.1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, see you later or have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Emily. Bye.